RKO, NWO, back with another DVD review picked by you, my subscribers. And this one was picked by RW Wrestling Fan 2001, getting a miraculous 4 votes, 1 dislike. Mick Foley, Greatest Hits and Misses, which is a really good DVD documenting. Well, it's not really more of a documentary, more of matches and him talking, but it has match from WCW, ECW, WWF, and then WWE, which is really good. And this is the hardcore edition. So, let's take you to this. This is how it looks like. It's like 3 faces of Foley. So, Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. And we got the back. And let's read off these matches to you. See what kind of matches there are in this DVD. So, we got Cactus Jack versus Big Van Vader on WCW Saturday night in 1993, which is a really good match, actually. So, we have, my voice crack, Cactus Jack and Max Payne versus Nasty Boys, which is at WCW Spring Stampede, which is another okay match. Cactus Jack versus Sabu at ECW Hostile City Showdown, must-watch hardcore match. We have Cactus Jack versus Chris Candido, Cactus Jack versus Sandman, another good match you gotta watch. Cactus Jack and Raven versus Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer, another good match at ECW November to Remember. And we have Cactus Jack versus Mikey Ripbrack at ECW Big Ass Extreme Bash in '98. So that's really good. The way it works is he just talks, and then there's a match talks about the match and the match. Usually, like how the format is on a lot of wrestling DVDs that doesn't have a documentary style type. But there's a lot of extras on here too. There's over 90 minutes of extras on every single disc. So there's not just the matches you're getting also features of interviews and stuff. On all 3 discs, not usually they always put extras on the first disc, which is really good. So we got Shawn Michaels versus Mankind on WWE Mind Games, which people say is one of the greatest match. Well, not the greatest match. People say they rate this match really highly, but honestly, I thought it was an okay match. It wasn't the greatest match in the world, but a lot of people rank this match really highly. So, yeah. We have Cactus Jack versus Hunter Rich Helmsley on Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw in '97. Mick Foley versus Terry Funk. Dude Love versus Stone Cold Steve Austin Over the Edge '98, which is another good match you gotta see. Mankind versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell. Who hasn't seen Hell? If you haven't seen the Hell in a Cell match at King of the Ring '98, you are not a wrestling fan. I'm saying that right now. Make the proclamation. If you haven't seen Undertaker versus Mankind at in the Hell in a Cell match at King of the Ring '98 pay-per-view, you are not a wrestling fan. I'm not a true wrestling fan. The Rock versus the Mankind on Raw is War. And Cactus Jack versus Triple H at Royal Rumble 2000, epic street fight. I love that street fight. So, that's what you get if you didn't get the hardcore edition, because this came out before. I think it was in 2005 or 6, and then they came out with the hardcore edition, which is just matches from 2006. So the matches from 2006 it has is Mick Foley versus, well, actually there's one match from 2004, Mick Foley versus Randy Orton, which that match right there made me a Randy Orton fan. After that match I became a Randy Orton fan because Mick Foley and Randy actually had an epic hardcore match for the Intercontinental Championship. What else? There was Mick Foley versus Edge at WrestleMania 26, another good match. Another epic hardcore match, probably one of the best hardcore matches you ever see at WrestleMania, on the grand stage of WrestleMania. Mick Foley and Edge with Lita versus Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer versus Beulah McGillicuddy at ECW 199 2006. Another good match, another epic hardcore match. You gotta see that. That's a must watch. And Mick Foley versus Ric Flair at SummerSlam in their I Quit match, which was okay I Quit match. Just like their match that they did on TNA Impact. What was it? I can't remember. Last Man Standing match? It was? Yeah, whatever. So, if you don't have this DVD, I suggest you do if you're really good. if you like Mick Foley, you like hardcore matches, you like all that stuff, and you love classic matches, because there's a ton of good matches on here. There's not really any crappy matches like, oh, why they throw that on here. But there's WCW matches, and ECW matches, WWF matches, and there's WWE matches with the hardcore edition. So if you have the regular edition, that's still pretty good, but if you could get the hardcore edition, it's even better. I got this for $10 at HMV when it was a 2 for $20 sale. So that's my Mick Foley greatest hits and misses hardcore edition DVD review. And thanks to RW Wrestling Fan 2001 for picking this DVD. So, and if you want any of my DVDs reviewed from anything, TNA, biographies, pay-per-views, I have every from 2000. I have every pay-per-view from 2000, SummerSlam 2002 to current, excluding all 2006 pay-per-views, which I'm planning to get within the next 2 months, and about 3 pay-per-views from 2004, which is Vengeance, Great American Bash, and Unforgiven 2004, which I'm planning to get within the month. So, anything else, I have those pay-per-views, and I have some WWFs, and Blu-rays. I have all the wrestling WWE Blu-rays, I have all the UFC Blu-rays, I have UFC DVDs, Pride Fighting Championship DVDs, and even if you want me to review the Office box that I got back there, and the Simpsons Season 1 to 12, I'm getting 13 soon, I'm more than happy to do that. All you gotta do is go on my moderator board and post a comment or vote on a comment that's already existing, and I will do my next DVD review on that. So thank you for watching my Mick Foley Greatest Hits and Misses Hardcore Edition DVD review, and hope you enjoy it. Have a good Thursday, and watch The Office instead of TNA Impact.